Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition, the party who can do no harm. Full spells. Last time we killed some creatures down in the Underdark. That was two episodes ago. We killed some stuff down in the Underdark, I think. I'm getting myself confused. But we came out of these doors and were surprised by goblins on the roof, even though we had previously been on the roofs to check if there were creatures there. But hey, that's behind us.
I must keep going.
Shadowheart has her spell slots back, everyone is well healed, so we can now return to this area in the darkness. Let's get somebody with superior dark vision so that we can see what's going on in here.
Over there.
Guys?
Don't linger.
Do you want to come through the hole in the wall? The movement's really doing something peculiar in this patch of the game. Yes, we've already done the fight that resolves from people getting caught in those webs, as far as I understand it at least. So, before we find any more fights, we do have a bunch of stuff to pillage around here. I'm not interested in just harvesting bones. Potion of Greater Healing, though, I'm very grateful to have. We spent a lot of potions in that previous fight. Jewellery to sell. Short swords are fine. Apprentice's pack. Where's that? Over there. Alchemist's fire and the Apprentice's journal. Let it be known that I left my homeland because I was bound to my master and not because I chose to. Were it not for the oath I swore, I would still be home serving the Zulkirs and not tending to hog pox in this crude hamlet. However, an oath is an oath and I will serve him as my duty until I am released. The journal entries are written in a delicate, intricate script that gets rougher and wilder the more pages you turn. It ends with one hastily scrawled entry. They did it! The Dark Justicars got the old bastard before the Zulks could. Now he's bleeding out, and once he's gone, I'll be free of this oath. I can go back. I'll return to the home. The term of necromancy he stole, he'll forgive me then. They'll know I'm loyal. The Keenstone gem secure in the tunnels. Once I have it, I'll slip home into the cellar, take what I can carry, and then home. Well, seems they did not get home. But we obviously benefit from quests and mysteries. Now, which way around here is the laboratory? Because I know there is one around. There's a bag up here that I'm interested in. That's the emergency exit over in that direction. There's another old backpack here. It's just an assortment of people throwing away their things, possibly when they were fleeing from greater foes. I was expecting to find a corpse just along here, but it doesn't seem to be here today. Maybe it's moved somewhere in the dungeon? Maybe I'm misremembering. We could take a cleaver, 1d6 slashing damage, but I don't think we need it. Yes, I was expecting to find a corpse with the boots of not being able to be ensnared by web. But if we can't, then so be it. Nothing in there. How about the chest? Please don't explode. Good. Oh, there they are. They put them in the chest instead of on a corpse. I find that absolutely agreeable. A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are pinned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion, it draws them. I hear them in the shadows, whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Lolth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I'm on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigils scarred upon his face. An arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It's a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. And then something about a ritual. An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, 2 figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within the overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them. Transcendence. I wonder if in the full game there'll be some way to do this kind of ritual that they've outlined. The book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. The only final entry remains legible. It is time I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself into the Queen's image. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, the base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Mezaman shall weep at my feet, their little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today I found the house of Lolith, and I shall be its matriarch. That's not terrifying at all. Though originally a screed on Lolith penned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different handwriting atop it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Eliette, feels more foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf by Loth herself, my drow captors cannot fathom it, but I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron's mother throat, I will escape. I will find solitude. I will worship Lolith with my very soul. They got some devoted followers in these parts. Even more standard books. Boxes for standing on. And some water, although now we have camping the way it is, I'm far less involved in collecting water for ourselves. Right, let's put these boots on Astarion. He's the sneaky one. He's going to be doing a lot of hiding and moving around in these places. Now we can take a little trip up here. And if he wants to pop away from the rest of the party, we can come collect this backpack on the rubs. And we can no longer be entwined anymore, which is great.
Step lightly.
How about this skeleton? Nothing there. Alright. Everyone come back and join the party. The nice thing about stone walls is they can't crumble like the ladder did previously. There's a dead goblin child and the same backpacks I think we've already seen. I'm not expecting more foes to arrive with the current state of inwebbing, but it's not beyond impossible. They have made some major changes in patches before. Spider eggs, goblins. Let's get everyone over this gap before we proceed. And let's get cautious, because that seems wise.
Silent as the grave.
So, down here, we are likely to find the horde of spiders. Now, I should have really thought of this first, but how close are we to 4th level? Because it's going to be quite the bump, and we are pretty far away, so no point in worrying about that for now. It says spells prepared, but of course, Astarion can't prepare spells. That's just a bug in the AI again. In the UI. Not the AI, that's very different. Right. How long does Bless last? Long enough, I'm sure. So, I will take some Bless, thank you ever so much. We're concentrating on Bless, so we can't also concentrate on Blessing of the Trickster. That's fine. What I would like to do is try and destroy as many of those eggs as I can. before the Matriarch gets involved. Or, if we can get the Matriarch on a web like that, what we might want to do, this is one of the few cases I will do it. Bless is only a minute and I'm currently burning through that, so that was dumb of me. I don't know why I thought it was until the next short rest. I guess that would be really OP. I want to... I'm going to need Frobo to drop a torch. And then Astarion, if you could dip onto the said torch. We are in turn-based mode, but they're not apparently. Dip, dip, dip. And now we want to take a shot. Please freaking hide. We want to take a shot when the Matriarch is above or on this web. Or this web. Although I should probably have dealt with the eggs first. That might be a big regret I soon have. .26 damage is good. If we could be... Oh, they just healed back the frickin' mechanics of this game. Right, well, if they're down there, they shouldn't be up here watching me do this. Now, my intent is to do as many of these as I can before we get caught otherwise. And if we're not seen here currently, then I'm going to continue to do it. Because eggs are a real bad time, if you didn't know. But if the fight hasn't started yet, I'll take every spare moment. We cannot become inwebbed because of our fancy boots. But I will sneak. And if we get across this ledge, you'll see there's another hive of eggs just on the other side there. Now hopefully, because the Matriarch is down lower, they're not going to be mad at us for shooting up at this ledge where the Matriarch was previously on patrol, but now they don't have a web to get back up here and they're not motivated to teleport. Instead, they're just hanging out down below, which is absolutely fine by me. The rogue can keep doing their roguey business. And by roguey business, I do mean murdering the spawn of perfectly natural creatures that weren't doing anything to harm us when we came in here, but hey, we're adventurers, not nature... I can't think of the word. I was going to say naturists, but I think that's different. Or is that naturalists? In any case, there's far fewer spiders for us to worry about now, which is wonderful. Anything for us to worry about here? No. We can sneak again. So with that web gone, if we can instigate a fight and then use these webs to make them fall, we absolutely will. But that's going to be harder to orchestrate given what's to come. We've totally burnt through that bless, so that was an absolute waste, but hey, you live and you learn. And we also have our pushing attacks with Frobo. So if he can use his dex for pushing attacks off of this cliff for any of those creatures, we may well benefit from that as well. So let's get these three. Sneaking, first of all. You were already sneaking, so you can join. And we can all get over to here. Right, the shove mechanics have also been changed. So, I don't know what's seeing us from here. Alright, Frobo is boned. Alright, this whole thing was a bit of a mess. And there were more eggs down there that we missed, but fortunately they're the only set of eggs as far as I can see. And they only have 6 HP apiece.
Oh, hells.
Yeah, that's about right. So, what was I saying? I can't remember. Let's just deal with this fight. So we got 2 of these guys at 24 HP, the Matriarch at 125 HP, and the rest at only 6 HP apiece. Shadowheart, are you just standing in poison, getting afflicted over and over again? Because that's not how this should go.
Well, so much for peace.
Right. We can do pushing or menacing. Oh, that will go nicely if they fall. Yep, they're down to 2 HP after that fall. That's fantastic. I don't think we need to rally with anyone yet. I don't think we need to spend our action surge just yet. So that's good. All of the babies are now teleporting all over the gaff. That was our reaction spent. Slight overkill possibly, but is what it is. Okay, looks like we might be able to set this bridge alight and make the Matriarch fall, which would be wonderful. Astarion is either still next to the torch or still has a flaming weapon, one of the two. So, Lae'zel. I think I'm going to do the dull thing and just start on the tiny stuff near us. Because the big stuff further away we can worry about in just a moment. We've lost 8 hit points. That warrants doing a second wind now. We get 6 back. That's fine. That one with 2 is taking its turn. Comes back up, attacks Astarion. Frobo is up. Now, this is slightly more concerning, but we might have tricks. If we throw that right about there. Alright, that's gone reasonably well. The Matriarch survived the check. One of them got dropped, or 2 of them got dropped, one of them died on the fall. And we have a terrible shot because we don't have dark vision, unfortunately. So we'll hold out there. Shadowheart, unable to cast damage-dealing spells. I think we're going to go for a first level bless and make sure that... Let's make sure Astarion gets in there, because he's the one we definitely want to be making his shots. Another tiny baby teleporting along. Another very expensive reaction, but sure. Astarion. Is your weapon still flaming? It's not. That's fine. We can bonus action dip. We just have to find the torch.
An extra bite.
An extra bite indeed. But we are attacking the web. 46 damage and not prone is wonderful. Bonus actions. There's no alive phase spiders up here to bite or stab. So I think that's going to call it for Astarion. Last of the two little ones. We don't attack back on that occasion because we've already spent our reaction, and our reaction is not refreshed until Lae'zel's turn. So then it's the weaker of the two spiders coming back up top. And then the Matriarch making the jump back up. They're dashing. And as if the game wants us to drop them again, she's now on this bridge. Or maybe it's that they can only teleport to webbing, although this one teleported up this side, so that doesn't really track. Lae'zel, just go after the little stuff. Adequate. Frobo. You can go after the one over here. I'm fine with that. And let's do it with another pushing attack. Ranged, of course. Alright, 14 damage. Didn't get pushed, but did die, so that's all we need. Astarion still has flaming arrows, so we can pop that on there. Matriarch has 32 HP left. Who else has actions? Shadowheart. Where is this one? Still down the bottom. That's fine. Can we get a shot? We can. It's a miss. But when we miss, we get some kind of boon? From something we're wearing, perhaps? Not that, not that, not that. I'm not sure what's happening when we miss, but sure. Do we want to heal anyone with a bonus action healing word? Astarion? No, we won't, because...
Can't even catch my breath.
Bo can rally him instead. Keep him happy and healthy. Little babby spider hopping up to the fray. Spider Queen's Wrath. I don't recognize that one. Creature is enraged. Strength increased by 2, armor class reduced by 1. Ah, well, we've seen that condition before, certainly. And then just the rest of the party. Astarion, very injured. Missing his 6 extra hit points already. But we'll take what shots we can. Path is blocked, so we'll cunning action dash, because we've got plenty of those. Do we have a shot now? Absolutely do. 10 damage is fine. Back away from the cliff edge. Who else? Shadowheart and Frobo. Frobo should be able to get in a good shot. Especially if we go menacing. They make the save, but they're down to 9 HP, which is good. Let's action surge. Gives us an extra attack. We're out of superiority die, so it'll be a standard shot. And we miss. Then it's just Shadowheart remaining.
Got to concentrate.
good hit. They are going to get one more turn in, unfortunately. Unless Lae'zel can step up to the plate. Alas not. We've spent action surge already. They make the jump. Nobody is down. That's good. Oh, I thought that was Shadowheart. That's me being dumb. Fortunately, we've got lots of attacks between us. And that is all we needed. No one's still taking damage, which is great. And so, Astarion, if you want to pick through her tummy, we find the poisonous robes. Found in the Spider Queen's stomach, this robe emanates a sour smell and stings to the touch. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional 1d4 poison damage. Of course, we will never be dealing a damage-dealing spell, but we can pick up that and add it to our wares. So, that is that all done. We can take a quick short rest. That's going to get us back our superiority die, our action surges, and the like. Join me next time. We'll go see what this little purple gem is all about, and see if there's anything else for us to pick through around here. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.